Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time since I've made a video, but I just wanted to show you all some recent Snap-on purchases that I've made, unbox some of this new stuff, talk about the stuff I got up in front here, and just show you what I think of the quality, pricing, and I'll do my best to put up on the video the cost of these items, retail pricing. First, let's start off with this over here on my right. We got the two-piece radiator hose pick set. I got it in green, this one and this one in green. I like the power blue over here for these. What are these? These are the oil seal puller tools. Spoons, I guess you could call it. But let's start with unboxing this radiator hose pick set. Of course, Snap-on always has ginormous packaging for their items. This looks like a really nice thick metal on here. Nice pick on the end, but not too sharp where it'll poke your skin right through. It's actually kind of rounded off on the end. I'll see if I can give you guys a close-up later on so you can see that. So that way it won't stab a hose as you're trying to pull it off. I've always been a big fan of the Instinct handles. I know some people don't like the tri-lobe design on there, but I find it comfortable, easy to clean and maintain. And let's look at the smaller one we got here. Just the same design, but just a lot shorter for maybe tighter spaces. Same thing with the tip, it's not pointed, it's rounded off. So it's not really pokey, but just small enough to get into those crusted on radiator hoses on the radiators, water pumps, things of that nature. Let's move some of that out of the way. Whoop. Trash. Just put that on the floor. No, just kidding. And then here we have the 4-piece soft grip hook and all set. This is very similar to their standard small hook and pick all set, but just on a larger, thicker scale it looks like. Me being in the line of work I am with forklifts, I wanted to buy these specifically to see how they will do getting oil seals out of cylinders. But let's just see how they look initially. Here. Of course, large, ginormous packaging. And let's take a look at some of these. There we go. I do like the thicker construction. Again, Instinct handle. Smaller than the radiator hose pick, but guessing that you won't be using these for as much maybe pulling force, hopefully. But I like these angled ones for digging into the oil seals in the cylinders. Hopefully get a lot less bend out of this one. That's nice. Got your right angle right there. We got a curved hook. Probably not the best. This probably won't be the best for taking the oil seals out, but maybe other situations, maybe certain types of O-rings or things like that. I could definitely find a use for it. And then you just got your straight. This will be good for putting the initial hole in the oil seals for pulling them out. That's really nice there. And then here we've got the, where do they label it? 4-piece mini soft grip seal removal tools. So let's go ahead and open this up. And yes, I did just remember I should be pushing the knife away from myself as I'm cutting these open. I do have a set of these from a different manufacturer. I think it's OEM Tools. I got them off Amazon probably for like 25 or 30 bucks. But on the ends of them, I've only used them a handful of times, not too much. Done enough O-rings, but the paint or the finish, whatever's on the edge of them, is peeling off. So I wanted to get new ones. Again, really like the Instinct handles, and I am a big fan of this power blue that we have going on here. And so there's a long, straight spoon. We got a short one. Here we have a curved short and a curved long. Now, as far as all this packaging goes, I will not be keeping in the packaging. I won't have space for it in the toolbox of my work van. But all the quality obviously looks really good on this. This was one of my biggest things I've been wanting for a little while, and I know I'll put it to use. When I run into some IC trucks, internal combustion trucks, if I got to do some radiator work, these will be great for that. And I'll probably just find some other uses for them as well. This here, going to the 1/2-inch ratchet, this is an upgrade. I had the old style, just chrome dual 80 head, and I had that since about 2007, I think. And I'm a big fan of the soft grip, as you can see here on this other ratchet. I feel that for the size of my hand and the length of my fingers, I get better grip around it, holding onto it tighter. Always have liked the dual 80 head in these ratchets, but because this is brand new, it almost feels like it's making a little more noise than it should compared to my old one, which was nice and worn in. But another thing that's different about these, I don't know when they changed the design, but the screw heads are on the, I don't know if you would call this the front or the back of the ratchet, but they're mounted here now versus on the old style, the screw heads would sit here as like a countersunk screw, and they would get loose after several uses. I even had to keep tightening up my old one. So that's a nice upgrade. This is a nice upgrade, having that soft grit handle on there. Again, I like the green more, but this is all they had on the truck, and I don't mind the red either. Red's nice, classic Snap-on. And here we have I don't know how new overall this is, but it's a 3/8 anvil on the compact, on the 1/4-inch setup, but what they call it is they call it a 3/8 compact. And I feel like I can't just get enough of these multi-position handles. I find them to be very useful, getting them into tight spaces, getting them around corners. You might think to yourself it's just a gimmick, but if you work with tools and ratchets and things of that nature, whatever type of mechanical, technical work you do, and you use things like this on a daily basis, you will end up finding out that you can use it, you'll find ways to use it, and it's actually a very convenient feature. I've grabbed this even just because I do like the thinner style and a little bit smaller handle for tighter spaces when I just want to throw a 3/8 socket, because that's what I have available. So it's nice to have that. But the ratcheting mechanism on this one's actually really smooth, even smoother than this one. Maybe that's just because this is bigger. Back drag is pretty light. It's still a newer ratchet, so it needs a little more use. But I've definitely gotten some use out of this one already. It was dirty earlier, I had to clean it up. And then here I have a Torch 300. I've actually had this for a little while, but I am happy with it. I had an old Mac Tools torch that I had from, I don't know, 2010, I think, or something like that, and it just finally died. I just have a can of butane in the van, and you just refill it with this. I like the locking button on the back, the plus and minus dial here, right above the handle, makes it easier to access. I've used it quite a few times for just applying like heat shrink on wires, maybe a couple larger like 2-watt power cables for batteries and things like that, connectors. And it's been a great tool. Now, as far as pricing goes on all this, I went on the Snap-on truck back just a few days ago and got this and then these 3 items here. This was an upgrade from my old one. They only charged me $30 on top of me handing in my old one to get this. So it basically charged me $30 just to get a soft handle. And of course, this pricing all kind of depends on your dealer, what kind of relationship you have with them, how good your dealer is. I believe I have a very good Snap-on dealer that comes and takes care of us at our shop when they do come in. He's been great. First time I ever walked on his truck when he first started servicing us maybe 2 or 3 years ago, first thing I ever did was just turn in tools for warranty. He didn't complain, he took care of it, and he got stuff in. He was very professional in my opinion. And that's why I like going back to him and spending money with him, because I used to just go to, well, back when Sears was a thing, Sears or Harbor Freight or something, and just grab tools because the Snap-on guy wouldn't come around. We've never had a Matco guy come to where we're at. And Cornwell does come, but I don't have very many Cornwell tools to deal with. And the only thing I would have dealt with the Cornwall guy is Milwaukee stuff, but they charge an astronomical amount, way more than even Home Depot does. And I can just go to my Home Depot down the street and get what I need there. They have all the same stuff. So I'm supplied that way. But back to this stuff. Let's read off the model numbers on here. This hose and pick set, or excuse me, radiator hose pick set is SGRHT2BG. This 4-piece soft grip hook and all set is SGLA SA604BG. And the seal removal tool, this is SGS R104AMB. The torch is just the Torch 300. It's TORCH 300. This ratchet here is the FHC72MP. And the soft grip handle 1/2 inch, this is SH80A. So I hope that helps you all out. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, let me know, and have a great day.